PPT? If not, you will get it because I've already sent it. So you will get the PPT. Fine. So we have to go ahead with the two photo systems. Uh, Things that we had seen earlier, I'll just go through it also quickly. So see, this is what we had seen, transfer of energy. Then had we seen this or no? No, we had to go ahead with this, na? Light reaction wala part. No, yeah, I think we haven't seen this. Hmm. This I'm sure we had completed. This diagram I had explained to you all. So this we had completed. And I had talked about the quantasomes also. Yes, correct. Yeah, we have to start after the quantasomes, है ना? So quickly I'll go through the earlier content as well from where we had started this discussion in the last class. Yeah, so this was your introduction and all. Yeah, that was fine. Then early experiments we had talked about Joseph Priestley, Bell jar experiment, Jan Eggenshaus. He had proven the importance of light and air, purified air only in the presence of light. Then Von Mayer, Julius von Sack, Engelmann. So these all things I think so. Hill's reaction. Yes. Then Emerson's effect, the Arnon, yeah. Chloroplast, which is going to be the site for photosynthesis. How are the thylakoids arranged? This so we had seen in the cell unit of 5 chapter as well. Then the pigments had explained which are the different pigments, the A, B, C, D, E, bacteriochlorophyll and bacterioviridin. And we had seen the formula of chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotenoids, xanthophyll. What is the difference between A and B with only methyl group replaced by aldehyde group? Yeah, these are the carotenoid pigments that we had studied. The functions, how do they help in absorption of the mid region of the visible spectrum? Then I had explained what is PAR and the range of the PAR, that is 400 nanometers to 700 nanometers. Before that lies the ultraviolet, after that lies the infrared. है ना? And then we had seen the action spectrum of chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotenoids, and the absorption and the action, how together are showing that maximum rate of photosynthesis is taking place in the range of 400 to 450 and 680 to 700. And even the absorption is taking place almost in the same range. So the two graphs are overlapping. And then we had talked about the quantasomes. So what were quantasomes? That how many molecules of oxygen have to be really how many molecules of photons are required to release one molecule of oxygen. That was the working that we had termed, and they noticed morphological structures on the thylakoid membrane which were showing this particular phenomena and called them as quantasomes. So they are actual morphological expressions of photosynthetic unit, that is actual photosynthesis takes place in these quantasomes. Then yeah, now we have to go ahead with the two phases, that is light phase and dark phase of light. The reaction of light phase requires light and hence called as photochemical reaction, whereas reaction of dark phase do not require light and are purely chemical reactions, but they are dependent on the products of the light reaction, means imperative of the presence or the absence of sunlight, the dark reaction is going to be carried out. है ना? These are the things that we had seen in the last class, and today we are going to talk about the light reaction, that is how the light in the presence of sunlight, how the photosynthesis initiates. So in detail, we're going to talk about the light reactions and the dark reactions as well. So light phase can be explained under the following headings. First, transfer of energy. Second, Emerson's effect. Third, two pigment system. And fourth, the actual process, that is cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Photo means I told you light, and phosphorylation means to add phosphates. So that is an organic phosphate will be added in the presence of sunlight. So that is photophosphorylation, that is formation of ATP. So these things we have to understand in today's class. So let us go ahead with the light reactions first. Before I go to the light reactions, anyone is having any difficulty with the content that we have done? किसी को कोई doubt है तो पहले वो बोलो. Then I'll move on to today's description. Come on, tell me. Anyone having any difficulty? I just had a quick recap of what we have done. So anyone who has any doubts, any queries in their mind, please tell me. We'll move ahead. Okay. So first, you want me to explain what? The three graphs, the graphs are simple. One is the absorption spectrum. That means at what nanometers or what is the wavelength at which maximum capturing of the solar radiations takes place. So it is seen between 400 to 450 nanometers, which is going to be the region of blue light, that is violet, indigo blue. So you can see a very high peak over there, which then goes down, and it is again going to go up in the red zone, that is the red light of the Vibgyor, which is around 680 to 700 nanometers. That is the first graph. Second graph is the action spectrum. Action spectrum is how much of photosynthesis is taking place in which zone. So again, the same relativity was seen, that in that 400 to 450, you're getting the maximum peak, followed by your 680 to 700. So जहाँ सबसे ज़्यादा एब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ लाइट होता है, वही सबसे ज़्यादा एक्शन होता है. एक्शन होता है मतलब क्या? फोटोसिंथेटिक यील्ड उधर सबसे ज़्यादा मिलता है. And then they have just overlapped the two graphs. That's it. No, no, no. You don't have to draw the graphs. It's not going to be asked to draw the graphs. Only graph-based questions could come, which is only this one or two questions can be asked. Okay, so that's it. Anyone else having any difficulty with that? Well, welcome. So let's go with the transfer of energy first. Now, understand this, beta, that what is photosynthesis? It's nothing but it is capturing of the solar energy. Capturing will be done by whom? जैसे कि अभी I don't know if you all are watching cricket or no. पढ़ाई करो, क्रिकेट मत देखो. Legends चल रहे, legends. India legends. Sachin Tendulkar and Sehwag are batting. So anyways, I mean, so you know, like during the when you watch
For
game of,
road safety.
yeah, it's for road safety, exactly. But it's beautiful. I mean, you enjoy, you know, you're in your nostalgic moments, like at least we all. So when you see a game of cricket, what happens? There's one cricketer, okay, that is one batsman, and one at the, you know, like the hitting, you know, on the crease, the person who's going to actually face the ball, and there's a bowler, right? Now the bowler is intending to throw the ball on the stumps, okay? He's intending to throw the ball on the stumps, right? Who is going to come in between? The batsman ka bat is going to come in between, and that batsman is going to take that chance of not allowing the ball to hit the stumps, and rather he would hit it to some other area. Now he hits it to some other area. ऐसा होता है क्या कि वो बॉल जिधर मारा है चल जाने दे, वो चला गया, अभी नेक्स्ट बॉल जो है वो नया बॉल लेके वो आ जाएगा बंदा. ऐसा तो नहीं होता है ना. There are fielders placed everywhere, right? So what would happen at many of the times, most of the times, that ball is going to be caught by some or the other player or the fielder who is on the field, maybe wherever the placement is. So wherever he is expected to throw a ball, there is going to be, I mean, hit a ball, there is going to be a player available. something like this is also the same system that is available in our photosynthesis. The sunlight is going to be just like, the baller's ball. Okay, it should actually reach where the reaction center, that is chlorophyll A. Okay, क्लोरोफिल ए पे तो हिट होता ही है बेटा, वो तो उसको एक्सेप्ट करता ही है, वो तो उस पे 6 मारता ही है, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ जो बाकी के फिल्डर्स होते हैं ना, जो एक भी बॉल को इधर उधर जाने नहीं देते हैं, दे ट्राई टू स्टॉप इट. In the same way, there are accessory pigments. There are other different accessory pigments like chlorophyll B, chlorophyll apna xanthophyll, carotenes. These are the accessory pigments which will not allow the ball to go out. Means what? Will not allow the sunlight to escape. So जहाँ कहीं पर भी वो बॉल हिट होने वाला है, वहाँ पे फील्डर्स अवेलेबल है, फुल टाइम अवेलेबल है उसको पकड़ने के लिए. Okay, now in this case, what is going to happen? In this case also, the ball which is going to hit the target, उसमें एक फोर्स है, उसमें एक एनर्जी है या नहीं है? आप कभी क्रिकेट खेले हो, फुटबॉल खेले हो, you know when the ball comes and hits, it's going to have a specific energy. Agreed? And this energy with which the ball is going to hit you is going to make some or the other vibrational changes in you. है ना? मतलब अगर जोर से बॉल लगी तो आप पीछे हटोगे, अगर बहुत जोर से 1 मिनट, हाँ, अगर बहुत जोर से ये नहीं लगी ना, बॉल नहीं लगी ना, तो भी थोड़ा सा डिफ्लेक्शन तो होने ही वाला है ना बेटा? सो इन द सेम वे there is energy with which the light energy is going to hit these pigments. Get me? समझ में आ गई बात? So this energy has to be transferred. This energy needs to be transferred. From where will this energy get transferred? From the photons. So ये जो light के photons है, we have to assume them as the balls. They come and they hit the pigments. समझ में आ गई बात? तो क्लोरोफिल ए जो है ये अपना मेन पिगमेंट है, इधर सबसे ज्यादा हिटिंग होना चाहिए. वो क्यों होना चाहिए वो मैं आगे बताऊंगी. उधर तो होगा ही होगा, बट व्हेन द फोटोन विल ट्रैवल, you know that light travels in the form of waves, correct? So whenever the photon will travel, it will go on hitting everyone who is in between. ओके, तो वो आया और उसने क्लोरोफिल, सपोज क्लोरोफिल सी या क्लोरोफिल बी है, तो क्लोरोफिल बी को उसने धक्का दिया, तो क्लोरोफिल बी में जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं ना, क्लोरोफिल बी में जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं ना, उनको धक्का लगता है, दे आर पुश्ड. ओके, so when those electrons are pushed, what would happen? They are pushed because of what? They are pushed because of the solar energy. Understand this, huh? This is a very important concept that I'm explaining. Please try to understand this. What is actually the beginning of photosynthesis? So what is happening? The photons which are coming are hitting the pigments. Which pigment? Chlorophyll B, xanthophyll, carotene, chlorophyll A. It is hitting it. हिटिंग की वजह से क्या हुआ बेटा? हिटिंग की वजह से डिस्प्लेसमेंट हुआ. किसका डिस्प्लेसमेंट हुआ? तो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का डिस्प्लेसमेंट हुआ. क्या हो गया? इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का डिस्प्लेसमेंट हो गया. और ये जो एनर्जी है उसके फॉर्म में, एनर्जी जो आई है वो उस डिस्प्लेसमेंट के फॉर्म में है ना, एक दूसरे को धक्का देते जाती है. समझ में आया व्हाट इज हैपनिंग? ओके, सो इट्स लाइक अ डोमिनोज इफेक्ट. हर्ड अबाउट दिस वर्ड? अभी डोमिनोज बोले तो सिर्फ पिज्जा मत याद करो. ओके, there is something called as dominoes effect. Does anyone know what is the dominoes effect? Can anyone tell me what's the dominoes effect? Never heard of this word dominoes effect? अरे डोमिनोज में सिर्फ पिज्जा एंड बर्गर, क्या क्या मिलता है मुझे वो भी नहीं पता. डोमिनोज पिज्जा मैंने सुना है. हाँ, बट व्हाट इज इट? What is it? Like the Domino's game, but what do you mean by that Domino's effect? Very good. Who's this? Yes, Sia, beta, you're perfectly right. हाँ यस कोमल, बराबर बेटा। वो ऐसे ब्रिक्स लगे रहते हैं, देखो एक ब्रिक को धक्का दिया ना तो सारे के सारे गिर जाते हैं। Yes, transfer of push. Very good, Mukta. Very nice, Mukta. That is what is dominoes effect. Even bicycles होते हैं ना, see all the bicycles they are standing in one row. If you hit one bicycle ना, तो वो एक एक करके सारे जो bicycles है ना वो नीचे गिरते जाएंगे. Chain reaction. Yes, yes, Arya. Yes, it's a chain reaction. Okay. What your else? So they don't directly hit the reaction center like hitting a. No, they do hit. They do hit the reaction center, but along with that now they are also going to hit these accessory pigments like chlorophyll b, xanthophyll, carotenes. Okay, so what will happen, उनके जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है वो डिस्प्लेस हो जाएंगे, दूसरे को हिट करेंगे, उसमें से दो निकलेंगे करते 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 that entire system will be like your dominoes effect, finally going and hitting the chlorophyll a again. तो क्लोरोफिल ए अपने आप में उसको धक्का लगता ही है, क्लोरोफिल ए के इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को अपने आप में धक्का लगता ही है, लेकिन उसमें से कंटिन्यूअस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को बाहर फेंकने के लिए क्या होना है, बाकी के लोग भी हेल्प कर रहे हैं, इसलिए उनको हम एक्सेसरी कहते हैं. व्हाट वी कॉल देम एज एक्सेसरी, द वन हु आर टू हेल्प. गॉट इट? Yeah, exactly. So in this way, na, entire energy will be passed from one particular chlorophyll or xanthophyll or carotenoid, finally reaching where the chlorophyll is. Finally reaching the chlorophyll is. Because जो कुछ एक्चुअल होना है वो क्लोरोफिल ए में होना है, बाकी के जो सारे हैं ना वो हेल्पर्स है. सी फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई टेल यू दैट आई वोंट टेल यू, आई विल टेल अबाउट मी. नहीं तो कल जाके ये सच हुआ तो मेरे बारे में बोलोगे यार ये बोलती है वैसे ही होता है. आई वोंट टेल यू. व्हाई? आई टेल यू व्हाई. सपोज आई हैव गॉट अ न्यू सेल फोन. सपोज ओके, मैंने नया फोन लिया. अब वो फोन के साथ मुझे एक्सेसरीज मिली. क्या क्या एक्सेसरीज मिली? सबसे पहले चार्जर. आई गेट अ चार्जर. देन आई गेट दी what earphones. Okay, then I get the cover. USB earphone, that one. Then I get the वो क्या कहते हैं वो, उसको संभाल के रखने के लिए फ्लिप वाला कवर मैंने ले लिया. अब वॉट एवर इट इज, जैसे दो तीन कुछ एक्सेसरीज मैंने उसके साथ ले लिया, मिल गई मुझे. नाउ इमेजिन द नेक्स्ट डे इटसेल्फ वो मेरा नया कल लिया हुआ फोन चोरी हो गया. इसलिए मैंने बोला भाई मेरा एग्जाम्पल लेती हूँ, आपका नहीं. ओके, सो इमेजिन वो मैंने जो कल नया लिया है फोन वो चोरी हो गया. अब what is the use of that charger, what is the use of that USB whatever या earphones या फिर वो flip cover. It's of no use unless and until I get a new piece. Get me? So who is the actual doer? Who is the actual important component? Is it the earphone, the charger, or flip cover? Yeah, is it the unit or called as the cell phone? Who is going to be the main unit? The phone. है ना? In this way, your chlorophyll A is the phone, and chlorophyll B, xanthophyll, carotenoids, these are your accessories who are going to help the performance of chlorophyll A to become efficient. Now you get me what I'm trying to tell you. So in this way, that sunlight which is going to come, the solar energy which is going to be experienced, will be experienced by each and every pigment. सबके ऊपर जाके वो हिटिंग करेगा. लेकिन एक्चुअल कौन है, रिएक्शन सेंटर कौन है बेटा यहाँ पर? क्लोरोफिल ए है. बात कहाँ से करोगे? मोबाइल पे गेम्स कहाँ पे खेलोगे? चार्जर पे तो गेम्स नहीं खेल सकते हो. तो करने वाला कौन है? हु इज द डूअर? द मोबाइल फोन. In the same way, your chlorophyll A is going to be the doer, is going to be the unit which is responsible for actual photosynthesis. Did you understand this particular thing very clearly? Now you can understand whatever I am saying over here. See, when a photon of light energy falls on chlorophyll molecule, one of the electron pair from the ground state or the singlet state passes into the higher level orbit, which is called as the excited state or the excited singlet state. Now, this you have done in chemistry. I think so maybe in physics also, quantum physics में भी ये आता ही है, that the energy that is going to be imparted to displace the electrons from their ground level to the excited level. I think so chemistry, you know that there are orbits, KLM orbits के बारे में आपने पढ़ा होगा ना स्कूल में कि नहीं, इधर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स घूमते रहते हैं, नहीं पढ़ा है? हाँ, thank you, पढ़ा है ना? So that's what. So it is in the ground state, it moves into the excited state, means it's going to leave its own orbit and move to the next orbit, है ना? Then to the further next orbit. तो वो उसको move करने के लिए उसको किसकी जरूरत होती है? Energy की जरूरत होती है. Which energy will be provided for the displacement of electrons? The solar energy. So logically speaking, now understand this. Logically speaking, what is the role of solar energy in photosynthesis? Only to displace the electrons. बाकी कुछ नहीं है अब तक. ओके, सबसे पहला वाला चीज क्या है बेटा? डिस्प्लेसमेंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. गॉट इट? अंडरस्टूड? सो इन दिस वे उस पिगमेंट में whatever electrons would be present, they are going to be moving from the ground state or the singlet state to your excited state or excited singlet state. Fine. Did you all understand this? Now, it comes back to the whole of chlorophyll molecule within 10 raised to minus 9 seconds. तो ये जो electrons उस ground state से बाहर गए हैं, they have to return to that particular area or the hole from where they have moved up. They have to reach there again within 10 raised to minus 9 seconds. 10 raised to minus 9 seconds, 1 second देखो कितना होता है. How quick is 1 second? And imagine it should come back. The displaced electrons should be replaced in that hole within 10 raised to minus 9 seconds. Okay? Migration of electrons from the excited singlet state to the ground state along the release of excess energy leads this excess energy convert into chemical energy. It plays a definitive constructive role in the process. Now, what do you mean by this? The electrons which are displaced will carry the energy with them. They'll carry the energy with them. That energy they will pass on to the next electrons and so on. है ना? इतना करके भी वो जो दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं वो वापस अपने जगह आके बैठ जाएंगे, है ना? और जो एक्सेस एनर्जी उनके पास है, जितनी भी एक्सेस एनर्जी उनके पास है ना बेटा, वो हो जाएगी एटीपी में कन्वर्ट. समझ में आ गई बात की नहीं? Have you all understood this or not? One more time I'm saying. One more time I'm saying. Okay. What am I saying? See, listen to this very carefully. The solar energy will come. The solar energy will be directed on the photosystems. I mean, on the pigments. The pigments will accept the energy. This energy will cause a pair of electrons to move from its ground state to its excited state. In this way, continuously the electrons will be moved. These electrons have to come back to its original place or would have to be replaced within 10 raised to minus 9 seconds. And during this course of action, whatever excess of energy they have will be dissipated out, will be thrown out. This thrown out energy will be captured to form ATP. Therefore, we say the solar energy is trapped to get converted into chemical energy, is what we say during photosynthesis. ठीक है? अब ये कैसे करते हैं, ये कैसे होता है, इसका प्रोसेस हमें आगे देखना ही है. Okay? Now see over here, look at the diagram, very beautifully given. This is the photon which is coming and it is falling on this particular pigment. The two electrons are displaced. They are hitting this one. वहां से एनर्जी ट्रांसफर हो रही है इधर, वहां से इधर, यहाँ से इधर. ये डोमिनोज इफेक्ट है. ओके, एक के बाद एक के बाद एक, वो जो एनर्जी है वो आगे आगे जा रही है. कहाँ तक एनर्जी वो ट्रैवल करेगी बेटा? दैट एनर्जी विल ट्रैवल अप टिल दिस पर्टिकुलर डार्क ग्रीन कलर का. ओके ओके, आई हैव नॉट, 1 मिनट ना, आई विल शो यू मेरा लेजर पॉइंटर. हाँ, सो सी, ये यहाँ से यहाँ आ गई एनर्जी, तो अभी यहाँ के 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स डिस्प्लेस हो गए. नाउ दीज 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर गोइंग टू कैरी इट्स एनर्जी एंड hit this particular pigment. करते 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 they have reached this one. What is this? This dark green one is going to be your chlorophyll A. Chlorophyll A is going to be your reaction center. Okay, and from here now the electrons will be transferred to this particular square. Can you see the square very clearly or not? ये जो square है ये देखो, they are calling this square as primary electron acceptor. क्या है प्राइमरी इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्टर, वो मैं आपको बाद में बताऊंगी. एंड इन दिस वे आगे आगे ये रिएक्शंस चलते जाएंगे. So this is the reaction center which is called as your chlorophyll A. ये dark green जो है वो. Okay, did you get it? Now just the way this photon is hitting this one, there will be another photon which will hit this one. There will be another photon which will hit this one also. So each one of them are also going to be, got hit by the photons, and there is going to be a passing the parcel wala thing also that is going to go ahead. Okay, got it? Yeah. What do you want me to explain? Excited state, that is nothing. Excited state is moving of the electrons from the ground state to excited, that is it will leave their orbit and the electrons will move to their next orbit. That is called as excited state, which in chemistry also you will be taught about. Okay, now these are called as the antenna pigment molecules. What are the antenna pigment molecules? Chlorophyll B, xanthophyll, carotene, these all are also called as the antenna pigments. Okay, any doubts in this whatever I have explained just now? Anyone having any difficulty? Come on, go through it quickly. Do let me know if anyone is having any problem. फटाफट बोलो. No doubt. Good. Then we move to the next one. Emerson's effect. Now, what do you mean by this word Emerson's effect? Emerson and Lewis in the year 1943 measured quantum yield at different wavelengths of light. That means whenever a particular wavelength of light was captured, immediately they try to figure out how much yield of photosynthesis has been received. This yield you cannot actually measure ना. Can you actually measure yield in grams? हो सकता है क्या? आप शुगर को लीफ ले लो और लीफ में कितना शुगर बना है वो ग्राम्स में चेक कर लो. ऐसे पॉसिबल है क्या? नहीं ना. तो एक इनडायरेक्ट मेथड होता है यील्ड फाइंड आउट करने का, मतलब फोटोसिंथेसिस कितना हुआ है वो फाइंड आउट करने का, व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज क्वांटम यील्ड. Okay, now see what is quantum yield. How do we check that how much amount of photosynthesis has occurred? How do we check it? See, quantum yield is the number of oxygen molecules released per quanta of light absorbed. So how much amount of light is absorbed and how many oxygen molecules are given out will give us quantum yield. अब oxygen release मतलब क्या बेटा? More is the photosynthesis, more will be the oxygen release. सिंपल है ना. सो जितना ज्यादा ऑक्सीजन रिलीज होता है उतना ज्यादा फोटोसिंथेसिस हो रहा है. ये तो हम इनडायरेक्टली तो समझ में आ ही जाएगा हमें, है ना. सो दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग इज कॉल्ड एज क्वांटम यील्ड. फाइन. नाउ व्हाट इज द क्वांटम रिक्वायरमेंट, मतलब ये क्वांटम यील्ड को परफॉर्म करने के लिए या कितना आया है वो समझने के लिए व्हाट इज द रिक्वायरमेंट, हाउ मच फोटॉन्स आर रिक्वायर्ड. तो सी, this is the number of photons that are required to release one molecule of oxygen in the light reaction. Okay, उसको हम कहते हैं requirement. तो कितनी है देखो, 8 photons are required to release one molecule of O2. 8 photons are required to release one molecule of O2. Thus, the quantum yield is number of oxygen molecules liberated divided by number of photons required. That becomes 1 by 8. Okay. They noticed a sudden drop in the rate of photosynthesis at 680 mu meters, which is called as your red region. This sudden fall in the photosynthetic yield beyond red region होना चाहिए वो reg हुआ है, red region of spectrum is called as red drop effect. ओके okay? समझा? तो वो क्या बोल रहे हैं कि 680 700 तक एक्चुअली हमें अच्छा खासा यील्ड मिलता है. बियॉन्ड द रेड लाइट, जो इंफ्रारेड लाइट है, उधर हमें फोटोसिंथेटिक यील्ड नहीं मिलता है, मतलब ऑक्सीजन रिलीज नहीं होता है उधर. So therefore they decided that oxygen liberation is maximum in the blue light, that is at 400 nanometers, and at red light, that is 680 nanometers. That is what is called as your Emerson's effect. Okay. Yeah. What's your doubt? Reaching the chlorophyll A and reaching the primary electron acceptor and making ATP is done in 10. Yeah, but it's done in 10 raised to minus 9 seconds. Very good. Perfect. Okay. Very well. Emerson et al. Further noticed that photosynthetic rate can be restored if simultaneously shorter wavelength is provided. So after 680 nanometers, जो photosynthetic yield था, it was dropping down. So they said that we can correct this problem. We can overcome this problem by providing a shorter wavelength of light, okay, and make this, red drop get corrected, get reversed. So this simultaneous giving of shorter and longer wavelength raise the photosynthetic rate higher than the total rate from the same beams separately. तो ये देखिए results क्या थे? Photosynthesis only at 700 nanometers, the photosynthetic yield was 10. Photosynthesis at 653 nanometers, it was 43.5. And when the longer and the shorter wavelengths were combined together, that is 653 plus 700 nanometers were combined together, it was 72.5. Expected value क्या था? 53.5. 10 plus 43.5. Expected value was 53. How much yield did they get? They got 72.5. So they are saying that one longer wavelength and one shorter wavelength, when combined together, the photosynthetic yield is higher than the total rate from the same beams separately. Beam of light, na? They had done this artificially. So they had used beams of light. इसलिए वो beam बोल रहे. Okay, so this is what was a very important understanding, a breakthrough in understanding photosynthesis. That photosynthesis is not possible only at one single wavelength. It requires two wavelengths, shorter and longer, for getting maximum photosynthetic yield. ठीक है? समझा ये वाला part? Head out, head difficulty. Anyone having any difficulty in this? Come on, quickly tell me. No? Good. Yeah. So, which are the two short and long wavelengths that ultimately make up the two photosystems is something that we have to understand. Okay? The discovery of Emerson's effect has clearly shown the existence of two distinct photochemical processes which are associated with two different specific group of pigments called as photosystem 1 and photosystem 2, also abbreviated as PS1 and PS2. PS stands for photosystem. Each photosystem has all the pigments bound to protein except one molecule of chlorophyll A. क्लोरोफिल ए जो है वो छोड़ के बाकी सारा जो पूरा फोटोसिस्टम है ना, दे आर इंटरकनेक्टेड विद ईच अदर विद द हेल्प ऑफ प्रोटीन्स. A forming light harvesting complex which is called as LHC, that is light harvesting complex, also called as antenna or antennae. Okay, ये लाइट को हार्वेस्ट करना मतलब क्या, यूटिलाइज करना, लाइट को एब्जॉर्ब करना, ये कॉम्प्लेक्स है। कॉम्प्लेक्स है मतलब क्या, इट्स अ मिक्स एंड मैच ऑफ क्लोरोफिल बी मॉलिक्यूल्स, कैरोटीन्स, xanthophylls. It's a khichdi of all of these. Okay, so we call it as a complex. Fine. This pigment makes photosynthesis more effective by absorbing light at different wavelengths. So 400 to 700 nanometers में जितने भी wavelengths है, 410, 425, 422.2, whatever, each will be captured by specific group of pigments. Just like fielders, ball कहीं पर भी जाए वो उसको पकड़ने की कोशिश करेंगे. Something like that. A single chlorophyll A molecule forms the reaction center. Reaction center is only one, that is chlorophyll A. This reaction is center is different in both the photosystems. So one chlorophyll A will have the capacity to absorb the sunlight at a different wavelength, and other chlorophyll A will have the capacity to absorb the sunlight at different wavelength. तो ये दोनों क्लोरोफिल ए ही है, लेकिन एक अलग लेवल का सनलाइट का स्पेक्ट्रम एब्जॉर्ब करता है, एक अलग लेवल का करता है. Got it? Understood? Fine. So this is about the two photosystems. See, in PS1, that is in photosystem 1, the reaction center chlorophyll A has an absorption peak at 700 nanometers. ओके, तो ये जो एक क्लोरोफिल ए मॉलिक्यूल है वो क्या कर रहा है बेटा, इट इज केपेबल ऑफ एब्जॉर्बिंग द सनलाइट एट 700 नैनोमीटर्स. ओके, हेंस इट इज कॉल्ड एज P700 या PS700. ओके, while in PS2 the chlorophyll A molecule which is present, it has a maximum absorption peak at 680 nanometers and therefore it is called as P680. आप समझो इसको, क्लोरोफिल ए मॉलिक्यूल्स बहुत सारे हो सकते हैं, लेकिन एक जो स्पेसिफिक है वो 700 नैनोमीटर्स का वेवलेंथ एब्जॉर्ब करता है, दूसरा जो एक है वो 680 नैनोमीटर्स का एब्जॉर्ब करता है, तीसरा 653 का करेगा, चौथा 640 का करेगा. ओके, गॉट मी. बट द टू मेन आर 700 एंड 680. ये दो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट वाले रिएक्शन सेंटर्स है. बाकी 653 वाले या 672 वाले या 685 वाले, ये जो होते हैं ना, उनका कुछ रिएक्शन सेंटर नाम से उनका कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. रिएक्शन सेंटर सिर्फ दो है, 680, 700. ओके, thus pigments are organized into two discrete photochemical light harvesting complexes called as photosystem 1, photosystem 2. Light phase includes the interaction of two pigments, that is 1 and 2, when they are combined together. So एक है longer wavelength, एक है shorter wavelength. So when they combine together, that time emergence effect will be seen. That is, the photosynthetic yield will be more than the individual two. Okay. During light reaction, not only reduced NADP is formed and oxygen is evolved, but even ATP is going to be formed. What is NADP? How is ATP formed? आगे आएगा. This formation of high energy phosphate, that is ATP, is dependent on light. Hence, these reactions and this system is called as photophosphorylation. Okay, so in this way, दो फोटो सिस्टम्स एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, दो लाइट हार्वेस्टिंग कॉम्प्लेक्सेस एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. कैसे, ये अगर आपको याद है तो मैंने आपको ये डायग्राम बना के दिया था. इफ यू डू रिमेम्बर अबाउट दिस, आई डोंट नो इफ यू रिमेम्बर और नो, आई विल ड्रॉ इट वन मोर टाइम. Last slide's first 2 points. Discovery of Emerson effect has clearly shown existence of, now you know na, there are two systems, PS1 and PS2. Okay, so PS1 has got its own group of accessory pigments, PS2 has got its own group of accessory pigments. It's like that. Okay, and each and every photosystem are interconnected with proteins except chlorophyll A, which is going to be projecting up because it's going to be the reaction center. Fine. I'll draw this diagram for you, which will make this particular thing easier and better to understand. See, see this. Okay. Now in this I'm drawing something over here. I am drawing something over here. Okay. Now suppose this is P680. Okay. And this is P700. Okay. So this is P680, this is P700. Now इनके आजू बाजू में मैं कुछ रैंडम सर्कल्स बना रही हूँ बेटा. तो ये क्या हुआ? तो ये ना रैंडम में सर्कल्स बना रही हूँ. अरे व्हाई दिस कलर अगेन? I change the color to blue now. See, so I'm making random, circles इसके आजू बाजू में. कहीं पर भी कोई भी बना सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. मैं कुछ ब्लू बनाऊंगी, कुछ ग्रीन बनाऊंगी, है ना, कुछ येलो बनाऊंगी. So I'll draw mix and match of many of them in this particular zone, in this particular area. Okay, something like this I have made the blue ones. अब इनके बाजू में I'm going to make something called as the green ones. या कौन सा black ले लूँ? Black will be better for you all to understand the colors. ये अभी randomly मैं बीच बीच में black डाल रही हूँ. I mean ऐसा कुछ hard and fast rule नहीं है कि किसके बाजू में क्या आना चाहिए. It could be anything anywhere. Okay. So in between I'm adding this black ones also now. See, here you can see these black ones now. Okay. Now I'll use some other color. Which color shall I use? Green color use करती हूँ. See, green दिखाई दे या नहीं दिखाई दे? दिखाई दे रहा है. Yes, yes. You can see the greens also very clearly. So now I'm putting the green ones. You can see that how I'm filling this entire area with these circles, है ना? Can you see how I'm filling this area with different circles? See. So I'm compactly arranging these circles. I'm compactly arranging these circles like this way. ये देखो. तो ये मैंने फिलहाल के लिए 3 कलर से बनाया है. ओके. अब उसके साथ में एक दो मैं रेड भी डालूंगी बेटा, बिकॉज आई वांट टू शो समथिंग. मैं एक दो रेड भी डालूंगी यहाँ पर, ज्यादा नहीं, बट आई यूज डिफरेंट रेड्स आल्सो. So in this entire diagram, what you can see that it's a mixture of different color के circles that I have put in this. But P680 and P700 are only one each, है ना? P680 and P700 are only one each. उनको मैंने इधर और एक्स्ट्रा नहीं बनाया है. Okay, so नो नो येलो इजंट देयर. सो नाउ सी, ये मैं अभी लेबलिंग करती हूँ. ये जो ब्लू कलर का है ना, ये ब्लू कलर का, यू कैन सी द ब्लू वन, दैट इज योर chlorophyll B. Okay, you can see the green one now. You can see the green one. So this green one is going to be, say, your xanthophyll. Okay, and you can see the black one. Say the black one is going to be your carotene. Correct. And you can see the red one. You can see the red one. Red one is chlorophyll A. But this chlorophyll A का जो wavelength है, say it is 653. I'm sorry. Suppose it's 653. ये जो chlorophyll A molecule है बेटा, ये जो P680 लिखा है और P700 लिखा है, उसका chlorophyll A का क्या है value? 680 and 700. So what they are saying is there are two photosystems, P680, P700. They have got their own set of accessory pigments. Means what? इनके पास जो sunlight absorb होगा, okay, इनके पास जो sunlight absorb होगा, they will capture it. It will finally give it to whom? It will give it to, suppose ये dominoes effect हम लोग दिखा रहे हैं, तो इसने chlorophyll B को दिया, chlorophyll B ने ultimately 680 को दिया. Similarly, it can also give it to this one, that is carotene. Carotene ने ultimately किसको दिया? 680 को दिया. तो you know what happens? It's like a passing the parcel. हर एक के पास आएगा, हर एक जो है वो अपने बाजू वाले को इसको पास करेगा, और इसका जो बाजू वाला है वो अपने इसमें 680 वाले को या 700 वाले को पास ऑन करता जाएगा. So in this way now, from everywhere, now if you take this example also, from everywhere this is going to be passed on to the reaction centers. समझ में आ गई ये बात कि नहीं? Have you all followed what I'm trying to tell you? Got it? So in this way, from everywhere, whatever light will be captured will be ultimately passed on to your reaction center, that is chlorophyll A. But there are two types of reaction centers. That is, there is one chlorophyll A which is capable of showing its maximum absorption at 680 nanometers, while there is another chlorophyll A which is showing its maximum peak at 700 nanometers. तो वो अपने आप में भी सनलाइट ले रहे हैं और उनको दूसरे लोग भी एनर्जी प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. समझ में आ गया? इट्स गोइंग टू बी ऑन द पेरीफेरी. दिस इज अ थाइलोकॉइड बेटा. ये जो मैंने ड्रॉ किया है ना रेड कलर का आउटसाइड, इट्स वन सिंगल थाइलोकॉइड. ओके, सो ऑन द थाइलोकॉइड मेम्ब्रेन देयर विल बी द इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्टर्स प्रेजेंट. ओके ना? समझ में आ गई बात ये? ठीक है, आगे जा सकती हूँ. I think better you draw this diagram. Write down about this. This is one single thylakoid. Thylakoid is having two photosystems, PS1, PS2. PS1 is 700 nanometers, PS2 is 680 nanometers. They are surrounded by the light harvesting complexes, that is the accessory pigments or called as antennae. They all directly won't involve in photosynthesis. Rather, they will pass on their energy values to the reaction centers for helping in aggravating the process of actual photosynthesis, which will be carried out by PS1 and PS2 only. है कोई डिफिकल्टी? है कोई पॉइंट जो नहीं समझ में आया बेटा? Anyone who has not understood anything? अंदर जा रहे कि ऊपर जा रहा है पता नहीं है. तुम लोग के फेसेस मुझे नहीं दिखते हैं और तुम लोग रिप्लाई नहीं कर रहे हो. हाँ, मुझे कैसे समझेगा कि क्या समझ में आ रहा है क्या नहीं आ रहा है? चलो कम ऑन टेल मी व्हाट हैव यू ऑल फॉलोड एनीथिंग और नॉट? तो एक दो लोग भी अगर हाँ बोलते हैं तो आई फील द एंटायर क्लास को समझ में आया. बाकी का क्लास जो है वो सोता रहता है. आई थिंक यही कुछ 5-6 नाम हमेशा आते हैं जो मुझे मतलब कुछ ना कुछ तो देते रहते हैं फीडबैक्स कि कैसा है क्या है. बाकी के लोग का गुड नाइट. हाँ हाँ, using cricket example it becomes easy ना. I know. Okay, chalo fine. Thank you for your reply. Okay, so we go to the content again. I'll go for our normal share. ये वापस क्या आ गया? ये वाला नहीं था. Where were we? Okay. So here we come back to something called as PS1. That is going to be the reaction center, 700 nanometers. PS2, that is also a reaction center, 680 nanometers. है ना? Light harvesting complexes. Just now what I explained with the help of diagram, we have understood this. Okay. Then there is something called as splitting of water, which is called as photolysis of water. Understand this also. I mean, we are understanding the role of sunlight. So first role of sunlight was what, beta? Displacement of electrons. Okay. First role of sunlight was displacement of electrons with the solar energy. ये first role था. What is the second role? The second role is splitting of water. So with the light energy, the H2O is going to split into hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so that is called as your splitting of water. So when the light quantum is absorbed by the pigments, it is transferred to the reaction center P680 in PS2. Similarly, in P700 in PS1. Okay, electrons excite from the reaction center due to funneling of energy. जैसे ही एनर्जी चैनलाइज हो जाएगी, जैसे ही एनर्जी उस फोटो सिस्टम पे हिट करेगी, वैसे ही क्या होगा? इलेक्ट्रॉन का डिस्प्लेसमेंट होगा. राइट? रिएक्शन सेंटर गेट्स फोटो एक्साइटेड. रिएक्शन सेंटर गेट्स फोटो एक्साइटेड. खुद भी सारे पिगमेंट्स तो एक्साइट होने ही वाले हैं, बट खुद भी वो कैप्चर कर रहा है ना सनलाइट ऑफ 680 एंड 700. So the reaction center gets photo excited. Photo excited means going to get the energy from the solar systems. This solar energy मिलेगी and comes under the first excited singlet state. Okay. As a result, the electron pair is lost. Electron pair is lost, है ना? Which is accepted by the electron acceptor present at the boundary. तो अब देखो बेटा, ये जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है ना, ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इतना, आप पता नहीं, you know, like when we were young, I'm not old now, don't look at me like this way. Okay, young मतलब like you know 15-20 years before की बात कर रही हूँ मैं. So there was one ना ad that used to come, मिरिंडा, ओके जो भी है वो मिरिंडा, उसकी एड आती थी अमिताभ बच्चन की, जोर का झटका धीरे से लगे. ये एक एड आती थी, जोर का झटका धीरे से लगे was the tagline of that particular soft drink that time. I think you might have heard about it. अरे नॉट किड्स बाबा, किड्स तो बहुत पहले हो चुके हैं हम लोग की, अभी 10-12-15 साल की बात होगी. सो आई डोंट नो इफ यू हैव हर्ड अबाउट दिस. जोर का झटका धीरे से लगे वाज द टैगलाइन ऑफ दिस मिरिंडा का एड. यहाँ पर क्या होता है ना बेटा, जोर का झटका जोर से लगे, धीरे से नहीं लगता है. जोर का झटका जोर से लगता है. सो व्हाट्स गोइंग टू हैपन? What's going to happen? As soon as the light energy will come and hit the reaction center, the two electrons will be moving out of its orbit to such an extent, इतना जोर का झटका है, that these reach the boundary line. 4 रन्स मारने के लिए वो गया, 6 रन्स मारने के लिए गया. सिक्सर तो नहीं मार सकता है ये, सिक्सर मारना अलाउड नहीं है ये गेम में. ये क्रिकेट थोड़ा अलग है. You can only hit a 4. ओके, बट 4 भी नहीं मारने देता है. 4 पे भी बाउंड्री लाइन पे फील्डर्स खड़े हैं जो ये बॉल को कैच करेंगे. दे वोंट अलाउ दीज इलेक्ट्रॉन्स टू मूव आउट. आउट मीन्स वेयर? आउट ऑफ द थाइलोकॉइड मेम्ब्रेन इनटू द स्ट्रोमा. वो स्ट्रोमा में इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जाने नहीं देंगे. पूरे थाइलोकॉइड मेम्ब्रेन पे ये इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्टर्स पुलिस के जैसे बैठे हुए हैं. ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स भागना चाहते हैं जेल में से. जैसे ही वो भागने को स्टार्ट करते हैं और मेन गेट तक पहुंचते हैं, मेन गेट पे उनके मेन जो हेड है वो बैठा है बंदा. कहाँ जा रहा है? पकड़ लेता है उसको. तो क्या हुआ देखो बेटा, ये जो PS2 है at 680 nanometers, it will be hit with the solar energy. This energy will cause the two electrons to move from their orbits to reach the another orbit and so on. And finally, these electrons would be moving out of the thylakoid membrane. But at the thylakoid membrane, एक policeman बैठा है. उस policeman का नाम है an electron acceptor. समझा? समझा क्या हुआ? ओके okay? अब क्या होता है देखो, ये जो, हाँ, तो ये जो एक्सेप्टर होता है ना, ये 2 टाइप के एक्सेप्टर है. एक जो है ना, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्टर होता है बेटा, और दूसरा जो होता है वो इलेक्ट्रॉन कैरियर होता है. एक है एक्सेप्टर, एक है कैरियर. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? आई विल टेल यू ऑफ कोर्स. ये जो इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्टर है, इसके बारे में आपने रेस्पिरेशन के ईपीएस में पढ़ा हुआ है. The name of this electron acceptor is coenzyme Q or CoQ. I hope you all remember him. सबसे बड़ा पुलिसमैन है वो. Okay, है ना? Yeah. So what is going to happen? Solar energy will be trapped by this pigment called as chlorophyll A. This chlorophyll A पे जैसे ही ये सोलर एनर्जी हिट करेगी, उसके 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स बाहर फेंके गए. ये जो 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है इतने जोर से बाहर फेंके गए हैं that they are ought to move out of the thylakoid membrane into the stroma, but they will never reach the stroma because बीच में पुलिसमैन बैठा है जिसका नाम है coenzyme Q. वो उस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को पकड़ लेगा, रोक लेगा. You can't go out. You can't go out. Stay here only. Okay? तो उसने उसको पकड़ लिया. पकड़ लिया. किसने पकड़ लिया? Electron acceptor में. And because of that, what happened? The electrons could not move out of the grana. They cannot reach the stroma. They have to remain confined in that thylakoid itself. What was thylakoid? ऐसा एक कॉइन के जैसे जो स्टैक्स होते हैं वो ग्राना होते हैं, और इंडिविजुअल कॉइन को हम कहते हैं थाइलकॉइड. Okay? No, this policeman is not motile. There are entire rows of policemen sitting together. Okay? चेन बनाकर बैठे हुए हैं. So they cannot move. उनको उधर ही बिठाया है, उधर ही बैठना है. They cannot change their place. Okay ना? So see, after absorbing light, excited electrons liberated from the reaction center now interacts with the water. Okay? अब ये जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है ये अल्टीमेटली किसके साथ रिएक्ट करेंगे? तो वाटर के साथ रिएक्ट करेंगे. इंटरैक्ट्स विद द वाटर. ओके, आफ्टर स्प्लिटिंग ऑफ वाटर it releases, which is oxygen. It will release oxygen, which is one of the net byproducts of photosynthesis. So how this will happen is something we'll understand in the next slide. Okay, so how water is going to be split? Water is also going to be split with the presence of the sunlight, in the presence of the sunlight, by reacting with the electrons. Okay, no, water is not the electron acceptor. Water is not the electron acceptor. I'll tell you who is the electron acceptor. There is only one electron acceptor, final electron acceptor. Fine. Okay, so यहाँ तक we understood everything. Any difficulty in understanding this? We'll go to the next one. Now this is the actual process that we have to understand. कि two photosystems क्या करते हैं, how the accessory pigments help in this process, what is the role of PS1 and PS2, how the water is going to be split, everything will be done in detail over here. Which you want me to, when I'm on the slide, please tell me that time, beta. Reaction center gets photo excited means the reaction center is your chlorophyll A, which will receive the 680 nanometers of sunlight and will utilize this energy for moving its electrons out of the ground state into the excited state. Okay? Yeah. So now we come to the process. Please pay attention to this process very nicely. It's very crucial and it's very interesting as well. Fine? Let us see. Non-cyclic. What do you mean by the word non-cyclic? Will it be continued in a cycle? No, na. It's non-cyclic. Means it's not going to be a cyclic form. It's not going to be a round-the-clock form. Okay? When the electrons released by the two pigment systems, that is PS1 and PS2, are not received back, and are used at different places, simultaneously producing ATP with the help of light, the process will be called as non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Okay. Now, what do you mean by this particular sentence? I'll explain in detail. So, what is your doubt? Typing takes time, but I'm on this slide for a very long time here. Anyways, fine, sure, no issues. So, here, when we talk about the non-cyclic photophosphorylation, the process will start from PS2. So the process will start at 680 nanometers. The electrons will be displaced from the 680 nanometers. They'll move along the different pathways, but those electrons will never come back to the PS2 again. और हमने स्टार्टिंग में क्या पढ़ा कि 10⁻⁹ सेकेंड्स में जहां से इलेक्ट्रॉन्स बाहर निकले हैं वहां वापस आ जाने चाहिए. दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव लर्नड ना इन द बिगिनिंग ओनली, and now I'm telling you exactly contradictory statement. What is my statement now? That whatever electrons will be displaced from 680 will never come back to 680. See, if they have to come back to 680, it will be a cycle. It will be a cycle. यहाँ पर cycle नहीं हो रहा है. This is non-cyclic. So no cycle. So it won't come back. तो इधर जो होल है जहां से दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकल चुके हैं उस होल को किसी दूसरे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ने रिप्लेस करना चाहिए कि नहीं? आया ना? इमेजिन कर लो. ओके, इमेजिन कर लो कि एक आपके पास टिफिन है. ओके, एक आपके पास टिफिन है. वो टिफिन में 2 इक्लेयर की चॉकलेट्स है. उस टिफिन में 2 इक्लेयर की चॉकलेट्स है. ठीक है. अब ये 2 इक्लेयर की चॉकलेट्स में बोल रही हूँ नॉन साइक्लिक है. मतलब क्या? वो यहाँ से मैंने उठाई और मैंने वापस इस डिब्बे में नहीं डाल दी. अगर मैं इधर से उठा के वापस इस डिब्बे में डालती हूँ तो वो साइक्लिक हो गया. तो मैंने क्या किया? मैंने ये 2 चॉकलेट्स उठाई और मैं उस डिब्बे में डालने से पहले ही मेरे फ्रेंड ने उसको छीन ली और खा ली. Okay, okay. So it has been used up now. So now this dibba is empty. Now what is my another way of refilling it? I couldn't, I took them out. I saw, I was about to place it back, but before that my friend came, snatched it and ate it up. So now my tiffin is empty. Now what is another way of refilling it? I asked one of my friends, you have got now, share it with me, no, please. I want to fill up this tiffin again. Right? Or I go to the market, I get it myself. Agreed? This is non-cyclic. So the 2 electrons will be displaced from this PS2 ka dibba, but they will never return back to PS2. Then from some other source, we have to fill this PS2 with 2 electrons again. Get me? Understood what I'm trying to tell you? अब समझ में आ रही है बात? ऐसे होता है बेटा। तो यहाँ से दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकले, दे आर मूविंग एंड द फेट इज they don't come back, but this dibba has to be filled within 10 raised to minus 9 seconds by the electrons. नहीं तो वो एनर्जी किसको धक्का देगी बाद में? अगर ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स वापस नहीं भरे इधर, तो who would be hitting it? That solar energy will hit whom if there is no one inside? So it has to be replaced. But then if those electrons which were actually was to be replaced have now gone away, then there would be someone who would donate their electrons to refill this dabba. समझा है कि नहीं? Got this now? Clear about it? So this is non-cyclic photophosphorylation. हाँ, हाँ, exactly. If they are not replaced, then how the dominoes effect will be carried out? Very correct. Okay, got it. So this is what we have to understand with this non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Now, why these electrons are not coming back? Where have they gone? Why have they gone? Is this process? And in this event, ATP is going to be synthesized. Okay, so in this process, electrons lost. We are using the word lost. Why lost? Because they are not going to come back. So they are lost forever. So in this process, the electrons lost from PS2 is finally accepted by PS1. तो देखो मैंने जो डायग्राम ड्रॉ किया था, मैंने पहले PS2 लिखा था कि नहीं बेटा? पहले मैंने क्या लिखा था? PS2 ना, उसके बाद में मैंने PS1 लिखा था ना। तो PS2 के जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकले हैं वो PS1 एक्सेप्ट करेगा। क्यों एक्सेप्ट करेगा? क्योंकि PS1 में से भी दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकल गए हैं। What did I tell you? All the PS will accept the sunlight and allow the electrons to be move out. So PS2 के भी electrons निकल गए, PS1 के भी electrons निकल गए. अब PS1 के electrons will be replaced by PS2 के electrons. So PS1 is safe. PS1 is safe. I lost, I gained. Who is at loss? गड़बड़ किधर है? तो हमेशा गड़बड़ किधर होने वाली है? एग्जैक्टली तो PS2 के जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकले हैं उसको रिफिल करना है भाई। तो PS2 का रिफिलिंग का गड़बड़ है, बिकॉज PS1 के जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकल गए हैं वो तो रिप्लेस हो गए PS2 के इलेक्ट्रॉन से। सो व्हाट हैज हैपेंड? सी, PS2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स लॉस्ट, दे आर मूविंग एंड दे आर कमिंग एंड एंटरिंग द होल क्रिएटेड बाय द लॉस ऑफ PS1 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। तो दोनों तरफ से इलेक्ट्रॉन साथ में गए। कहाँ से? PS2 से भी निकले, PS1 से भी निकले। PS1 के अभी आगे और कहीं जाने वाले हैं, बट एज ऑफ नाउ दो होल्स है। देयर आर टू होल्स, one hole created in PS2, one hole created in PS1, but the PS1 का hole will be refilled by the electrons that have been displaced from PS2. तो PS2 का hole जो है उधर गड़बड़। हाँ, संगीतपुर ची है वो। Actually it is संगीतपुर ची only. It's just like musical chair, है ना? So PS1 got a seat. PS1 का electrons replace हो गया. Problem is with PS2. What is to be done with this PS2 now? So what happens here in this process? The electrons lost from PS2 is finally accepted by PS1. PS1 transfers its electrons to NADP through ferredoxin. Okay, through ferredoxin. तो वो कैसे होता है वो मैं बताऊंगी. डोंट वरी, डोंट टेक टेंशन राइट नाउ. तो ऑक्सीडाइज्ड PS2, ऑक्सीडाइज्ड क्यों? इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकल गया इसलिए ऑक्सीडाइज हो गया, है ना? तो ऑक्सीडाइज्ड PS2 regains the electrons by the photolysis of water into H plus and E minus plus oxygen H2O. तो हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन अलग हो गया, हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन अलग हो गया. हाइड्रोजन को फर्दर स्प्लिट किया हमने, प्रोटॉन्स एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. और ये जो दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकले हैं दे विल क्विकली रिप्लेस द PS2 का होल. अंडरस्टूड? सो PS1 का होल किसने रिप्लेस किया? इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फ्रॉम PS2. PS2 का होल किसने रिप्लेस किया? Water splitting. So water split into hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen further split into protons and electrons. These electrons will then go and replace the PS2 ka dibba. Got it? Any confusion over here? Photolysis. Come on, quickly. Understood this point very nicely. Anyone who has not understood, come on, tell me. No, this is all proven. All this is proven, beta. All this is proven. Experimentally, 100% it's proven. So one more time, I'll quickly make you all understand this. See, solar energy aya. Okay, it is getting attracted to a particular nanometer, to a particular pigment. It hits your PS2. PS2 is chlorophyll A. From chlorophyll A, two electrons गेट डिस्प्लेस, उनको धक्का लगता है PS2 के इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को, वो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स बाहर फेंके जाते हैं, वो थाइलेकॉइड मेम्ब्रेन के बाहर जाना चाहते हैं, दे आर प्रिवेंटेड फ्रॉम मूविंग आउट बाय द इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्टर दैट इज CoQ. CoQ will send it back into the thylakoid, but these two electrons have lost from the PS2 का रिएक्शन सेंटर, सो उधर एक होल बना पड़ा है. साइमल्टेनियसली यहाँ पर PS1 है, PS1 भी एनर्जी 700 नैनोमीटर्स की कैप्चर करके अपने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को डिस्प्लेस कराता है. दो होल्स क्रिएट हो गए, एक होल 680 में, एक होल 700 में, दोनों को इलेक्ट्रॉन से 10⁻⁹ सेकेंड्स में रिप्लेस करना है. तो ये जो कोक्यू ने जो अंदर भेजे हुए इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, दे गो एंड दे रिफिल द होल ऑफ 700. द प्रॉब्लम इज एट 680. वाटर कम्स, water splits hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen will be further split into proton and electron, and these electrons will go and replace 680 within 10⁻⁹ seconds. Clear? Clear? Okay. I have not touched the second last point, beta. I have not touched the second last point. I'm coming to it. Fine. Now see what happens. The excited electrons from PS2 flows down an electron transport chain gradient to PS1. So in your ETS, we had seen there is an electron transport chain with cytochromes in between. तो यहाँ पर भी cytochromes आने वाले हैं बीच में, यहाँ पर भी cytochromes बीच में आने वाले हैं, and they'll be carrying the electrons in a very systematic way. Okay, and they'll make these electrons to move across them and reach the PS1. Okay, it will reach the PS1 via the intermediates called as plastoquinone, that is PQ, cytochrome complex, and plastocyanin. Cytochrome complex over here is cytochrome B6 and cytochrome F. Okay, and finally reach plastocyanin. During this journey from PQ, that is plastoquinone, to cytochrome B6, cytochrome B6 to F, and cytochrome F to plastocyanin, they are going to generate ATP. Okay, okay. So look at the journey, beta. 680 nanometers से दो electrons निकले. They are caught by the policeman called as CoQ. The CoQ will throw it to the PQ. What is PQ? PQ is plastoquinone. CoQ is ubiquinone. I told you about ubiquinone word that time only. It's also called as pheophytin. Pheophytin, ubiquinone, coenzyme Q, CoQ, ये सारे एक ही है. The same person is called by different names. Okay, so the electrons बाहर निकले, पकड़े किसने? कोक्यू ने. कोक्यू ने पकड़ के फेंक दिया, इसको जेल में डालो भाई, भागना चाहते हैं ये. किसके पास दे दिया? PQ के पास. PQ ने क्या किया? Transferred it to cytochrome B6. Cytochrome B6 transferred it to cytochrome F. Cytochrome F transferred it to plastocyanin, that is PC, and from PC finally it has reached PS1. So CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F to PC. ये जर्नी है. What is the journey? Come on, come on. What is the journey? CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F to PC, PC to PS1, CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F to PC, PC to PS1. समझ में आ गई बात? तो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ट्रैवल कर रहे, ट्रांसपोर्ट कर रहे, कहाँ से कहाँ, वो मैंने आपको बताया. इंटरमीडिएट्स के नाम मैंने बताए. Who are the intermediates? Come on. CoQ to PQ, PQ to cytochrome B6, cytochrome B6 to cytochrome F, cytochrome F to plastocyanin, plastocyanin to PS1. You have to learn this. You have to learn this. इससे मैं इतनी बार repeat कर रही हूँ. CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F PC, PC PS1. Who will repeat this? Come on. Who would try this? Come on. Tell me. Komal, you would like to? Okay, come on. Try it out. Unmute yourself and try it out. Come on.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, but go ahead.
So it's CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to cytochrome F, cytochrome F to plastocyanin, plastocyanin to PS1.
Excellent. Very nice. I want some of the boys to do this honor, beta. चलो कोई भी एक boy अभी एक hand raise करके बोलो quickly. Any one of you all. Don't
Ma'am,
make
I
me
lower
pick
my
up.
hand.
Yeah, you can lower your hand. Come on, some of the boys. चलो मेरे बेटे लोग बोलो. एक बेटी ने बोला, अभी एक बेटा बोलेगा. Who would try? अरे यार, it is not so difficult. CoQ, PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F, PC, PC, PS1. Come on, quickly. नहीं तो I'll have to select someone of you यार. टाइम पास मत करो, जल्दी बोलो. चलो. नहीं, मैं आगे नहीं जाऊंगी तब तक तुम लोग में से कोई नहीं बोलेगा. Come on, some of the boys. I'll have to pick you all, then don't tell me. हाँ, very good, Sneha, but I want one of the boys to raise the hand and take the, honors. Who'll do it? जल्दी से रे बाबा. मनन बोलो चलो. Manan Joshi, come on, tell. Try it out, Manan, quickly. Manan, unmute yourself and quickly speak up. इतना इजी तो है, व्हाट्स डिफिकल्ट. मनन, नहीं तो मैं आज में फोन करूंगी तुम्हारे घर पे, नहीं आंसर किया तो. चल बता फटाफट.
CoQ to PQ,
हम्म
PQ to P6,
हम्म
P6 to
F, B6 to F. हाँ
P6 to F,
हाँ. F से कहाँ जाएगा? CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F to it's B6, B cytochrome B6.
हाँ cytochrome B6.
हाँ, B6 to F, F से कहाँ चला गया? F के आगे कौन है? F के आगे जो फील्डर बैठा है उसका नाम क्या है? या ये फुटबॉल के जैसे ले लो यार, फुटबॉल में भी ऐसे ही पास करते हो ना, बॉल को पासिंग कराते रहते हो ना अपने टीममेट्स के साथ ताकि वो गोल ना हो जाए, समथिंग लाइक दैट वे. So CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F to PC, प्लास्टोसाइनिन ले लेगा एंड फाइनली पीसी से कौन ले लेगा, किधर जाएगा बॉल, गोल हो जाएगा। पीसी से गोल हो गया, किधर गोल हो गया, किसका है वो टीम, उस टीम का नाम क्या है, वो अलग टीम है, उस टीम का नाम क्या है बेटा, ये टीम का अपना गोल जो है था वो PS2 था, तो अभी ये जो दूसरा टीम है उसका गोल का क्या है नाम, PS2 के जैसा दूसरा कौन है, इतना सिंपल तो है। हाँ, यू ऑल आर आंसरिंग, दैट्स राइट। मनन बता जल्दी से, दूसरी टीम का नाम क्या है।
PS1.
हाँ तो इतना टाइम ले रहा है यार तू। वेरी गुड। सो वन PS1 इज अनदर टीम, PS2 इज अनदर टीम। ओके, सो PS2 से जो फुटबॉल निकला है अपना, वो किक मारते 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 अब गोल हो गया PS1 में। ओके, वो जो होल है वो भर गया PS1। ठीक है, सो हु आर द प्लेयर्स इन बिटवीन, कौन कौन किक मार रहा है, कोक्यू, कोक्यू ने किसको पास दिया, पीक्यू के पास, पीक्यू ने किसको पास दिया, साइटोक्रोम B6, साइटोक्रोम B6 ने किसको पास दिया, साइटोक्रोम F, F ने किसको पास दिया, पीसी, पीसी फाइनली पीसी ने गोल कराया। ठीक है, PS1 के अंदर। आई होप नाउ द थिंग्स आर बेटर, क्रोनोलॉजी समझ में आई है, कौन किसको पास दे रहा है वो समझ में आ रहा है। गुड, fine. So that's something which was very important. So how it happens, you understood the OQ, PQ, B6, F, PC, PS1. है ना? Good. Now, illumination of PS1, मतलब जैसा PS2 में illumination हुआ और 2 electrons बाहर निकले, similarly illumination of PS1 boosts electrons to high energy state which are passed to NADP to form NADPH2 via फेरोडॉक्सिन। अब ये जो जर्नी है वो समझो बेटा, PS1 में से जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकले हैं, जस्ट लाइक हाउ PS2 में से निकले थे ना, सिमिलरली PS1 में से भी निकले। नाउ फ्रॉम PS1 द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स विल बी एक्सेप्टेड बाय someone called as FRS. What is the name of that someone? वो पुलिस का नाम क्या है, FRS। तो जैसे कोक्यू था इधर पुलिस, वैसे इधर कौन है, FRS है। FRS का फुल फॉर्म है फेरोडॉक्सिन reducing substrate, the substrate which will reduce फेरोडॉक्सिन, उसको हम कहते हैं FRS। उसका अभी तक एग्जैक्ट वो कौन है वो नहीं पता चला है, वो अभी भी एक मिस्ट्री ही है। Still the researchers after so many years also have not successfully found out that ये FRS chemically कौन है। ओके, आ जाएगा बहुत ही जल्दी, रिसर्च अपना आजकल बहुत ही फास्ट चल रहा है, तो कोई ना कोई तो इसको बताएगा, बट टिल टुडे नो वन हैज गिवन द एग्जैक्ट आइडिया दैट FRS क्या है, कौन है। तो वो सबस्ट्रेट का कोई आइडेंटिटी नहीं है, बट इतना पता है कि दैट दिस सबस्ट्रेट इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर रिडक्शन ऑफ फेरोडॉक्सिन। रिडक्शन ऑफ फेरोडॉक्सिन मीन्स फेरोडॉक्सिन विल एक्सेप्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एंड गेट reduced, correct? So it is going to give its electrons to ferredoxin and cause the reduction of ferredoxin, therefore we call it as FRS, that is ferredoxin reducing substrate. So 2 electrons bahar nikle from PS1 caught by FRS, FRS threw it back to be given to ferredoxin, ferredoxin got reduced. Okay, now ये जो फेरोडॉक्सिन है वो जैसे ही नेगेटिव हो गया, नेगेटिव क्यों हो गया, इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आ जाएंगे तो नेगेटिव चार्ज आ जाता है कि नहीं, व्हाट चार्ज इज देयर ऑन इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, नेगेटिव चार्ज, सो फेरोडॉक्सिन बिकेम नेगेटिव। नाउ समवन वांट्स टू स्टॉप दिस पासिंग द पार्सल, PS2 से निकला हुआ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स घूम रहा है घूम रहा है घूम रहा है घूम रहा है, PS1 तक आ रहा है, PS1 अपने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स बाहर छोड़ रहा है, वो अभी घूम रहा है घूम रहा है। अभी समवन शुड टेक द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ स्टॉपिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर पासिंग द पार्सल का गेम। तो अब म्यूजिक स्टॉप हो जाएगा, म्यूजिक को स्टॉप करने वाला कौन है? म्यूजिक को स्टॉप करने वाला है एन एंजाइम called as NADP reductase. What is the name of the enzyme? NADP reductase. Okay? ये enzyme जो है ये बोलती है it's enough of this passing the parcel. I'll take these electrons and I'll take means I'll force these electrons on NADP. NADP. What is NADP का full form? Anyone knows what is NADP का full form? What is the full form of NADP? No one knows. Nicotine amide dinucleotide phosphate. That is NADP. Okay. अब ये NADP जो है ये कहाँ है पता है आपको? It is going to be present on the thylakoid membrane but towards the stroma side. ये reductase, ये जो एंजाइम है ये किधर है? Towards the ऐसे मून के, ये मेरी बिंदी है ना ऐसे मून के जैसे, वैसी होती है NADP reductase एंजाइम का कॉम्प्लेक्स. ये कैसा है? It's like this way. It's partially present on the thylakoid membrane and partially it is outside into the stroma. And NADP is present in the stroma only. NADP is not present in the grana. NADP is going to be present in the stroma. ठीक है. तो अब क्या होता है? फेरोडॉक्सिन जो है it is going to liberate its electrons and give it to NADP under the influence of NADP reductase enzyme. समझो है इसको. तो अब क्या हो गया बेटा? जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स थाइलाकॉइड के अंदर घूम रहे थे, ग्राना के अंदर घूम रहे थे, दे आर फाइनली पॉप्ड अप आउटसाइड into the stroma, which will be immediately accepted by NADP. Okay? No, it is not an NADP is not an electron carrier. Okay? It's going to be an acceptor. It's not a carrier, it's an acceptor. Okay? So NADP ने electrons को accept कर लिया. अब क्या हो गया? The journey of electrons खत्म हो गई. So finally the electrons will be with NADP now. Correct? And now this cycle of electron transport has stopped. So PS1 to FRS, FRS to FD. FD is ferredoxin, huh? PS1 to FRS, FRS to FD, FD to NADP. जर्नी समझिए आपको? समझ में आ गई जर्नी? PS1 to FRS, FRS to FD, FD to NADP. Got it? How the electrons have moved from PS1? Any confusion, beta? So PS1 to FRS, FRS to FD, FD to NADP. It's there. Cycle is there. मैंने लिखी है आगे के slide में. Okay, don't worry. I'll give you. It's there on the slide only. Fine. So how is it? Come on, tell me. How is it? PS1, FRS, FRS, FD, FD, NADP. That's it. Who would try this cycle? PS1 to NADP वाली cycle कौन बोलेगा? Come on, raise your hand. हाँ, start. Komal नहीं, अभी Komal नहीं. Komal, you have already answered. I want someone else to raise the hand and answer this question. Come on. Who would do this? Who would do this? कोई तो हैंड गर्ल पहले, कोई एक गर्ल बोलो. एक नहीं तो चलो अभी एक बॉय से स्टार्ट करते हैं. अभी बनन ने बोला. So some of the boy, any one of you, tell me the cycle from PS1. PS1 से इलेक्ट्रॉन की जर्नी कैसी है? So PS1 to FRS, FRS to FD, FD to NADP. That's it. Come on. Who would try this? Hand raise करो. Any of the boy first. The journey of electrons from PS1. दो ही तो इंटरमीडिएट से भाई, इतना भी नहीं बोलोगे क्या मेरे लिए? मैं तुम लोग के लिए इतना बोल रही हूँ. अरे यार, अभी मनन ने हैंड रेस किया है, लेकिन मनन तेरा चांस हो गया। अभी कोई दूसरा बॉय बोलेगा। चलो, दो ही तो इंटरमीडिएट से इतना नाटक यार, इतना भाव खाते हो तुम लोग यार, कसम से। इतना सिंपल पूछा है मैंने। हाँ बोलो, कोई तो बोलो, कम और कम। अरे यार बोलो ना। क्विकली। इतना टाइम पास। बॉयज, दिस इज नॉट गुड। बॉयज, दिस इज नॉट गुड यार। दो इंटरमीडिएट्स बोलने के लिए तुम लोग 2 घंटा लगाओगे तो कैसे चलेगा? कम ऑन। व्योम, यू वुड गिव अ ट्राई। चलो व्योम, गो सर, चल। कम ऑन, बोलो फटाफट। PS1 से कैसे जाना है आगे बताओ। Yeah, Sonali, see, it's so simple now. Vyom, what is this? Huh? Are you there, or you have just entered the classroom digitally and you're roaming outside? Hmm? Come on, come on, come on, quickly, Vyom. मैं तो सच में घर पे आज फोन करूंगी, इतना सिंपल क्वेश्चन पूछ रही हूँ यार। हाँ मनन, यू आर राइट, इतना सिंपल क्वेश्चन है। व्योम चल, फटाफट बोल बेटा। हाँ करेक्ट, या डेविड, इवन यू आर राइट, यू स्पीक अप ना देन। Vyom, that's bad, very bad. I think you're not there only in the class, huh? You don't even have the courtesy to unmute and say कि Miss I'm not confident करके, हाँ? दो ही चीजें तो पूछी है मैंने और कुछ ज्यादा पूछा ही नहीं है। Yeah, Sonali, please go ahead. Sonali, you can unmute yourself and say बेटा. Sonali Ralkar, you can go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me.
PS1 to FRS, FRS to FD, and FD to NADP.
Very good. As simple as that. इतना difficult था क्या ये? हाँ? So now if I combine both together, एक बार मैं रिपीट कर रही हूँ, एक बार नहीं, चलो तुम्हारे लिए मैं ना 3 बार रिपीट करती हूँ। आई अज्यूम दैट तुम लोग भी मेरे साथ बोलोगे, ओके? आई अज्यूम बिकॉज इन दिस डिजिटल क्लासरूम आई कैन नॉट टेल यू ऑल टू अनम्यूट, इट विल बी अ chaos, है ना? सो PS2 to CoQ, CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F to PC, PC, PS1, PS1, FRS, FRS, FD, FD, NADP. साथ में 3 times I'll repeat, okay? 3 times I'll repeat. CoQ, नहीं, चलो, P680, okay? P680, CoQ, CoQ, PQ, PQ, B6, B6, F, F, PC, PC, PS1, PS1, FRS, FRS, FD, FD, NADP. 680, that is PS1, CoQ, CoQ, PQ, PQ, B6, B6, F, F, PC, PC, PS1, PS1, FRS, FRS, FD, FD, NADP. PS2, CoQ, CoQ, PQ, PQ, B6, B6, F, F, PC, PC, PS1, PS1, FRS, FRS, FD, FD, NADP. How is it? Easy ना? अरे हाँ यार, इतनी बार मैंने रिपीट किया। अभी कोई तुम लोग में से मुझे बोल के दिखाएगा ये कहानी। who would try the entire one? Go in a very smooth and आराम से, कोई अपने को जल्दी नहीं है, आराम से कर लो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. एक बार और रिपीट करूं? करूं एक बार और रिपीट करूं? PS2 CoQ, CoQ PQ, PQ B6, B6 F, F PC, PC PS1, PS1 FRS, FRS FD, FD NADP. Okay, so I can see some hands raised, so I'm happy about it. Good. Who has not got a chance? Okay, Sneha Sharma, you can answer. Beta. Unmute yourself and answer.
CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F to PC, PC to PS1 and PS1 to FRS, FRS to FD and FD to NADP.
Excellent. Very good, my dear. Excellent. God bless you. Excellent. Very nice. Very nice. One more time, someone else. Sia, come on. Sia, say go ahead, beta. Say.
PS2 to CQ, COQ, COQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F to PC, PC to PS1, PS1 to FRS, FRS to FD, FD to NADP.
Excellent. Very nice. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very nice, beta. God bless you all. बहुत अच्छा बोले हो दोनों भी तुम लोग. And two others have already given a chance. So I think you will get some confidence after learning it again and again. है ना? है ना? चलो. Very nice, beta. So this is about. I know, like, and I'll give you chances to everyone eventually, because ये जो cycle है ना, ये अगले कुछ lectures में continue होने वाली है. So I'll be asking these cycles again and again to various people. So I'll give you all, सबको मैं ये chance दे दूंगी. But I hope you all have understood. Okay? Yeah. So now this same thing, I have written it in a cyclic form also. मैंने diagrammatic form में भी लिखा हुआ है. Yeah. Now here they are saying that the protons get collected inside the thylakoid membrane, leading to a proton gradient. What is that? I'll tell you later on. Yeah, it can be represented in the following way करके बोला हुआ है. ये देखिएगा. This is photosystem 2, that is PS2 to CoQ, CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, which is your cytochrome complex, B6 to F, F to PC, PC to this is your PS1. Okay. PS1 to your FRS, FRS to FD, FD to NADP reductase से लेकर NADP के पास चला जाए. So this is the representative form which I have just now told you all. Fine. Reactions पे ध्यान नहीं देना, reactions में आगे आपको बताऊंगी. Now, it can be represented as follows: formation of ATP, formation of NADPH2, release of oxygen by the photolysis of water. The whole scheme of transfer of electrons starting from PS2 uphill to the acceptor. Uphill means going up. You can see the arrow. कैसे जा रहा है? ऊपर जा रहा है to the acceptor, है ना? So it's called as uphill to the acceptor, down to the electron transport chain to reach the PS1. Excitation of electrons, transfer of acceptor electrons, and finally downhill to the NADP, causing it to be reduced to NADP minus actually, which will accept H plus and become NADPH2. This scheme is called as a Z scheme due to its characteristic shape. तो इसका जो एक typical shape आता है, electrons कैसे move हो रहा है, वो Z shape आता है, इसलिए उसको हम कहते हैं Z scheme. Okay? Yeah, there's a window in between, but it's okay, it's not coming in between. Got it? So this is how your non-cyclic photophosphorylation is taking place. The electrons which are displaced from your PS2 are not returning back to PS2, and therefore it is considered as non-cyclic. Okay ना? Clear? अब water का splitting कैसे हो रहा है वो बताती हूँ मैं. इधर देखिएगा. Yeah, here you can see the water entering. Okay, water है यहाँ पर. Water will split to form hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen will split to form protons and electrons, and these electrons will replace the electrons which were moved from here. अब ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इधर आ गए फोटो सिस्टम 2 में, तो वापस धक्का लेने के लिए कोई ना कोई वहां पर अवेलेबल है. तो ये जो सिस्टम है ना, ये चलती ही रहती है. कब तक चलेगी बेटा? जब तक सनलाइट अवेलेबल है तब तक ये चलता रहेगा. क्या? दे धक्का. ओके, किसको धक्का देना है? इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को धक्का देना है. कौन धक्का देता है? सोलर एनर्जी धक्का देता है. समझा कैसे हो रहा है? अब बीच में है ना, यहाँ पर एटीपी बनने वाला है. देयर इज गोइंग टू बी फॉर्मेशन ऑफ एटीपी. ओके, सी हियर एट द फोर्थ पॉइंट यू कैन सी इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्लो प्रोवाइड्स एनर्जी फॉर केमियोस्मोटिक सिंथेसिस ऑफ एटीपी. तो यहाँ पर एटीपी सिंथेसिस होगा बाय योर केमियोस्मोटिक हाइपोथेसिस. हमने रेस्पिरेशन चैप्टर में भी I had explained about the chemiosmotic hypothesis and the formation of ATP. Here also I'll explain one more time. Okay, I think non-cyclic समझ में आ गया है. Before I wind up with non-cyclic and go to cyclic, I'll just quickly revise the cycle entirely. PS2 to CoQ, CoQ to PQ, PQ to B6, B6 to F, F to PC, PC to PS1, PS1 to FRS, FRS to FD, FD to NAD. Okay, NADP minus minus हो गया because it has got 2 electrons, so it has become negative. Now ये negativity को निकालने के लिए it is going to combine with 2 protons from the stroma and it will become NADPH2. ठीक है, समझा? इधर जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का होल ऐसे कि ऐसा ही है. ओके, PS2 में उसको रिफिल करने के लिए water will be splitting. The water will split to form hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen will be liberated, which is used by us, and hydrogen will be further split into protons and electrons. Electrons will be replaced, that is, they'll go and sit in the PS2 ka center, and the 2 protons will get accumulated into the lumen of the thylakoid. Lumen of the thylakoid के अंदर ये protons accumulate होने को start करते हैं. On the other hand, स्ट्रोमा के जो प्रोटॉन्स हैं वो NADP माइनस माइनस के साथ अटैच होके कम हो रहे हैं. तो स्ट्रोमा के NADP कम हो रहे हैं, स्ट्रोमा के प्रोटॉन्स कम हो रहे हैं और थाइलाकॉइड के ल्यूमेन के अंदर के प्रोटॉन्स बढ़ रहे हैं. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? केमियोस्मोटिक हाइपोथेसिस, एक जगह से कम होना, एक जगह पे बढ़ना ऑस्मोसिस होने के लिए. सो फ्रॉम द स्ट्रोमा साइड द प्रोटॉन्स आर गेटिंग used up to form NADPH2, while in the lumen of the thylakoid, due to splitting of water, protons are getting accumulated. ठीक है, ठीक है. इसके आगे है जो मैं आपको जैसे ही आ जाएगा ना ये तो मैं बताऊंगी. ठीक है. Then finally we go to something called as cyclic photophosphorylation. So this we have seen was non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Cyclic means you know a cycle, continuous. Okay, so another pathway of ATP formation which involves only PS1 is referred to as cyclic photophosphorylation. PS2 इसमें काम में नहीं आता है, only PS1 का यूज होता है. When the photons activate PS1, a pair of electrons will be raised to high energy level, that is they'll get displaced. Same जैसे इधर हुआ वैसे ही. They are captured by the primary acceptor, okay, which passes them to फेरोडॉक्सिन. So यहाँ पर PS1 है, PS1 का पुलिसमैन का नाम क्या है? FRS. बराबर. So यहाँ से जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकलेंगे PS1 में से will be called by FRS. FRS will pass it to FD, that is ferrodoxin. Ferrodoxin will now pass it to B6 and F and PC. So वो सेम लाइन है, हाँ, जैसे नॉन साइक्लिक में थी ना, B6 F PC PS1, वो सेम ऑर्डर है. तो इट्स अ मैच ऑफ 2, इट्स अ मिक्सचर ऑफ 2. तो यहाँ पर CoQ नहीं है, यहाँ पर PQ नहीं है. इंस्टेड ऑफ CoQ एंड PQ यहाँ पर कौन है? FRS और FD है. बट B6 F PC PS1 सेम है. So how is the cyclic photophosphorylation taking place? PS1 to FRS, FRS to FD, FD to B6, B6 to F, F to PC, PC to PS1. That's it. So B6 to F, F to PC, PC to PS1. ये order same है. वैसे ही FRS to FD भी तो same ही है. So just combine both and you're done with your cyclic photophosphorylation. Got it? So see, they are captured by the primary acceptor, which passes them to the ferredoxin, plastophenone, cytochrome B6, plastocyanin, and finally back to reaction center PS1. Downhill movement of the electrons is caused by the transport chain to pump H plus across the thylakoid membrane. H plus यहाँ पर across the thylakoid membrane pass होने ही वाले हैं. Thus proton gradient generates, which is responsible for ATP generation. Fine. तो FRS है, FD है, okay. बाद में आता है अपना same order, that is going to be your PQ, B6, F, PC, PS1. So बिल्कुल मतलब it's very easy for understanding this. इसमें ज़्यादा टेंशन की मतलब ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. Fine. So PS1, FRS, FRS, FD, FD to PQ, PQ, B6, B6, F, F, PS, PC, PC, PS. See, right in front of you. P700, FRS, FD, PQ, B6, F, PC, PS. Okay, so this is no CoQ, no CoQ नहीं है, CoQ नहीं. कभी कभी PQ भी नहीं होता है, इन बैक्टीरिया एंड ऑल PQ भी नहीं होता है. प्लांट है इससे PQ है. This is generally, this cycle is generally seen in lower organisms. Okay, not seen in higher plants. Lower organisms में ये दिखाई देता है. Fine. That's all with your cyclic and non-cyclic. Any difficulty, any doubts in understanding cyclic and non-cyclic? किसी को doubt है? बोलो फटाफट. Done. Okay, fine. One more time I'm repeating. PS1, FRS, FRS, FD, FD, PQ, PQ, B6, B6, F, F, PC, PC, PS1. Done? Done? Can anyone repeat this for me? Can anyone repeat this for me? It's right in front of you all. बोलो, who would try to? कौन बोलेगा बेटा? कौन ट्राई करेगा? हैंड रेज करो. Raise your hand, raise your hand. Okay, Ashita, try. Ashita, yes, good. Go ahead. Unmute yourself, go ahead. हाँ.
PS1, FRS, PQ,
FRS, FD. FRS, FD बेटा.
FD, FRS, FD, PQ, B6, F, PC, and PS1.
Excellent. Very nice. Good. Very good. Okay. So these are the two cyclic and non-cyclic वाले, ये दो अपने को करने ही है और ये cycles हमें आने ही चाहिए because एग्जाम में क्वेश्चंस कैसे आते हैं कि ये किसको देता है, इसके पहले कौन आता है, और like these type of questions are there. So you should know the order perfectly how it is. Fine. Now in your cyclic photophosphorylation, there are two things that you have to remember. There is no splitting of water. Okay, and there is no formation of NADPH2. In your non-cyclic, there was formation, splitting of water and formation of NADPH2. Cyclic में नहीं होता है. Can anyone tell me cyclic में water splitting क्यों नहीं होता है? कोई मुझे बता पाएगा? नॉन साइक्लिक में वाटर का स्प्लिटिंग होना कंपलसरी है, बट साइक्लिक में नहीं होता है, ना ही इसमें ऑक्सीजन लिबरेट होता है। देखिए वाटर स्प्लिटिंग नहीं है तो ऑक्सीजन लिबरेशन भी नहीं है। सो व्हाई द वाटर इज नॉट स्प्लिट इन योर साइक्लिक एंड इट इज हैज टू स्प्लिट इन द नॉन साइक्लिक? Who would just think on these lines? Give a try. Even if the answer is wrong, I don't mind. You got my question. In non-cyclic photophosphorylation, water splitting is compulsory. While in cyclic photophosphorylation, water splitting will never take place. What would be the reason for this? Is what I'm asking. Lower organisms, okay. Something more. Something more to this. If I give you all a hint, then probably you will get the answer, but I don't want to give you all a hint. PS2 is not there. Okay, fine. थोड़ा सा on the same lines. You are right with your answer, beta David. You are right with your answer, but थोड़ा सा इसमें absence of H plus. Okay. चलो think from the. I'll give you all a hint. Hint दे दूँ? Preksha, perfect answer, my dear. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Congratulations. Excellent answer. This is actually the answer to the question. Perfect answer given by Preksha. Very nice. Very nice. Very proud of you. See how beautifully she has written. In cyclic, the liberated electron will return to its own position. So there is no need for someone else to donate the electrons. है ना? But in non-cyclic, it will never come back. So there is someone who is required to donate the electrons, and that is done by the water by splitting itself. Very nice, Preksha. Very good. Very good. So this is how the, things have to be actually understood. समझ में आ गया कि नहीं आपको? Did you all understand that from PS1, whatever electron is moving, it's again getting replaced by its own electrons. So there is no need of water to donate its electrons. So water का splitting की जरूरत ही नहीं है. But in non-cyclic, what was happening? That electron which is moving from PS2 will never come back to PS2. So it has to be donated by someone. Okay. So cyclic photophosphorylation will never undergo water splitting, and it won't even undergo something called as your oxygen liberation. It won't even undergo oxygen liberation. ठीक है? समझा है difference दोनों में? Okay, so that's with your cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. And in tomorrow's class, I'll go ahead with chemiosmotic hypothesis. I require a continuity of that, and we'll go ahead with the chapter, the next content by tomorrow. So tomorrow 8 o'clock again we'll meet and we'll continue with this chapter. In the morning, first thing that I'm going to do is I'll catch any one of you all and ask you all non-cyclic and cyclic photophosphorylation. I want you all to be ready with it. I don't want anyone to say मिस मैंने नहीं किया, मुझे नहीं समझा, मैंने आज 10 बार पूछा है, कुछ नहीं समझा है तो पूछो. लेकिन नहीं, तुम लोग ने नहीं, मतलब कुछ डाउट्स नहीं पूछे, दैट मीन्स तुम लोग को समझा है. सो टुमारो आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग all of you all to be pit pat with non-cyclic and cyclic. I'll ask any one of you, anyone randomly मैं पिकअप करके सबसे पहले सुबह सुबह ये करूंगी. और अगर एब्सेंट रहोगे तो बहुत बड़ा नुकसान हो जाएगा. कल मैं आपको टोटल 5 साइकिल्स पढ़ाने वाली हूँ. कल मैं आपको टोटल 5 नए साइकिल्स पढ़ाने वाली हूँ विद ट्रिक्स एंड शॉर्टकट्स. तो कल एब्सेंट रहोगे तो बहुत बड़ा नुकसान हो जाएगा, पहले ही बता रही हूँ मैं. तो ऐसा है कि मैम सुबह सुबह कुछ पूछेगी नहीं, भाई मैं तो एब्सेंट रहती हूँ, बाद में मैं रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर देख लूंगी, तो नहीं चलने वाला है. जो कल एब्सेंट रहेगा ना, फिर देखो, डोंट टेल मी देन, द थिंग्स विल बी बैड लेटर ऑन. ओके, सो प्लीज be aware of these non-cyclic and cyclic, because tomorrow we have to go ahead with the next 5. Okay. Sure. Bye. See you all. I'll stop for today. See you all tomorrow.
Ma'am,
8
from
o'clock.
PS2 to PS1 and PS2 to NADP, that cycle, na, you'll ask?
I'll ask that apna non-cyclic also and cyclic also.
Okay.
Okay. Both. Yeah, Komal, your hand is raised. Want to say something? No?
No, ma'am, you are asking that cyclic and non-cyclic, so I kept my hand raised only. Why to
Okay.
lower it?
Okay. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.